A plus B equals C world. There's a lot of people who try to talk about quantum mechanics, quantum consciousness, neurons, synapses, time travel, all kinds of really, really complex and intellectual material. In the context of the world, these are important, relevant, and good achievements to work towards. Going to Mars, discovering cures to cancer and coronavirus and other ailments, and maybe no more war, peace for the planet Earth. Now, however, 1 plus 1 equals 2 gets a person 1,000 friends on Facebook, $30 worth of dollars and cents in the bank account, children, lovers on the internet, and total sanctity within their lives. The novelty in this mathematics for the world and stimulus not directly being explained within this mathematics, they've now put in place the people in the world. Causes confusion, misdirection, missed minutes, lost hours, disappearing seconds and years. The novelty does not survive. Important for the brain, the neurons, the memories, now, and positive emotions, happiness, well-being, love. And decides repetition with 1 plus 1 equals 2 gets to the same result. Less materials used, less problems for the climate. All the behavior matches up, all the ethnicities, dialects, cultures are supported and cared for and thought of as worthwhile, with satisfaction and abundance, joy, nirvana, jubilance, and harmony. The problem starts to happen when you get past the 2. A person eliminates the distraction. A person gets out of the restriction, the control, and the boundaries and the limits set forth by the people in charge and the folks and the humans who monitor and enforce. And they have infinity at their disposal. gangs, underground networks, dark net places, new forms of currency like Bitcoin. And people with magnificent conspiracy theories about a system never out of control, not causing and being in disarray, not out of control, restricting, unseen boundaries, in other words, with people always trying to figure out what's out there past the military, what's out there past the government. And then an intelligent person builds a spaceship, flies up, and finds out. And sadly and unfortunately die from lack of oxygen and poor preparation. And people on Earth don't care. They don't remember. They go about their daily lives and have decided they chose consequence. Limits and law so close together. The brain loses its power and its strength. Focus and the concentration and the attention and the awareness and the brilliance from the whole mind and brain, the whole body with the brain, and maybe a mind. A plus B equals C gives novelty. And doesn't point the finger and force the woman to have a baby and the man to have sex with the other gender. Doesn't cause the doctor to have to ethically and morally and consciously disregard some of the side effects from growing babies in petri dishes and taking sperm from banks to send out the door to rich people who make a lot of money. A plus B equals C gives the limits for the brain and the body. A person A goes to location B, business, another person, and they get C, stimulus, reward, they get a benefit, they get excitement, etc. They know what they're doing, and they know why they're doing it. And then when they're done with what they're choosing and deciding, they have options and choices to make other than running from someone, hiding, and not leaving your home for 40 days straight. Running off to Las Vegas to avoid capture from killing 13, 14, 30 people. or however many passed away recently in Seattle, Washington, unfortunately. The math works out in a lot of different numbers. The language has a lot of different letters, languages, dialects, and their ethnicities. And are important in the world. A large, round, seemingly flat image people make, word they say, describes the name, Earth. The repetition with these parts of the example are important and necessary, so people don't get confused and misdirected and scared and worried for no reason. They give more confidence to the person who chooses a stimulus. The stimulus ceases and stops, and then they see the world. The person, the human, sees the world. There's less people and eyes and scary and distorted faces, masculine and feminine bodies. And more opportunity for better sounds, better images, and more profound life. The end.